On Saturday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy spoke to Prime Minister Modi, seeking political support in UN Security Council. His tweet read, "Spoke with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, informed of the course of Ukraine repulsing Russian aggression. More than 100,000 invaders are on our land. They insidiously fire on residential buildings. Urged India to give us political support in UN Security Council. Stop the aggressor together." UK Defence Ministry said that Russian forces have continued their advance on Kyiv, with the bulk of their forces now 30 kilometers from the center of the city. The Ukrainian armed forces continue to put up staunch resistance across the country. On the other hand, Russia has appreciated India's independent and balanced position at UNSC. Russian embassy in India tweeted, which read, "Highly appreciate India's independent and balanced position in the voting in the UNSC on February 25th of 2022. In the spirit of the special and privileged strategic partnership, Russia is committed to maintain close dialogue with India on the situation around Ukraine." Russia's communications regulator accused 10 local media outlets on Saturday of falsely depicting what Russia calls a special military operation in Ukraine and distributing false information about events there. On Saturday, Russia accused Ukraine of prolonging the conflict by refusing negotiations as the country's forces closed in on Kyiv, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy said Kremlin's push to capture the capital and oust him had been derailed. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelenskiy said he spoke to French President Emmanuel Macron this morning. The Russian offensive continues as the country vetoed a draft UN Security Council resolution that would have deplored Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. On Friday, India abstained on a US-sponsored UN Security Council resolution that condemned the strongest terms of Russia's aggression against Ukraine. New Delhi said dialogue is the only answer to settling differences and dispute, and voiced regret that the path of diplomacy was given up. The resolution did not pass as permanent member Russia used its veto. In the 15-member UN Security Council, the resolution received 11 votes in favor and 3 abstentions, including by India, China and the UAE. As India tries to maintain a tough diplomatic balance on the Russia-Ukraine war, it used strong words on Russia's actions but stopped short of voting against it. India's permanent representative to the UN, Ambassador T.S. Tirumurti, explained India's abstention and said India is deeply disturbed by the recent turn of developments in Ukraine.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.